All right, we'll go ahead and get started. Either of you have questions for Kurt?
No. Hey Kurt, today being the final game of the regular season, I'm just wondering how you approach this. Are there any certain goals you have for this particular game in particular? And is there anything you want to see from your team tonight?
Yeah, I think for us tonight, maybe the extra while, focus, a fight. Those kind of areas where how the minutes get distributed, who's on the court, would love to see a lot of execution, a lot of focus on our pillars, but also game plan pillars for Atlanta, and then a fight, regardless of who's out there, combinations that continue to try to get out there. There's a competitive spirit about us tonight. That's what we're looking for.
Questions in here?
Oh, last one. Last regular season game before you get a 9-day layoff, and they want to finish strong today, so just mentioned, but if you could kind of put a bow on what, I know we've talked a lot throughout the year about just how proud you are of this team and how you could be special defensively. Just what has this group meant to you as far as how it ranks in your coaching career?
Yeah, I think that the records a little bit tell the story, right? It's been an unbelievable group to work with because of their professionalism in terms of their preparation, mastering the monotony that I'm so big on. When you think about the repetitious routines that this staff and this program believes in, and for them to really focus through that and stay in the present has been really, really special. The consistency of this group, the commitment to play a way that takes a lot of unselfishness amongst the team, takes a lot of energy, effort, tenacity. We hang our hat on defense and rebounding. We're doing the things on a nightly basis that are not easy to do. And so this unit is really, really special. And then ultimately, I've been surrounded by incredible coaching staffs my whole career as a head coach. This is no different. I truly believe, I said it going into the year, it just reinforces to me that I get to work with the best assistant coaches in the league. Chris and Brandy are absolutely insanely talented, and they're driven like I am of preparation. And then Avi in his role and his relationship with players, I've just been blessed that I believe I'm working with the best staff in the league. And then it's been a joy, coaching is so much a relief. And unfortunately, we get to points in our career that it's a relief and you move on. It's a relief and it's a move on. It's a disappointment and you move on. There's been a real joy these last couple games, this last couple weeks, because of what we're doing and who we're doing it with. The locker room culture, the family. Obviously, you're seeing some of the individual stories coming out on just how close this team is really special.
JJ said that she felt this was after the trip, ended, that you were peaking at the right time. And I'm curious, I'm assuming you're going to say yes, but why you can kick it up another level, you think, for these last couple weeks? Is that possible? Because it feels like the level you're playing at is really high.
Yeah, there's, you strive for perfection. There's no such thing as perfection, right? And we've had slippage, we've had disappointing segments, we've had disappointing quarters on both ends of the ball. And then we've put together incredible halves on both sides of the ball. So, we're looking for that consistency. We're looking to try to extend it. It is going to get tough. And if we keep committed to what we want to do in our preparation, it will help handle some of the pressure that's about to start. No one's talking about Vegas anymore, right? Why? They're the most talented deep team. Half their team is Olympians. Half our team is second-round draft picks. Half their team are Olympians. So, we know how hard it's going to get. That's just one of many teams that are dangerous in the playoffs. So if we stick to who we are, compartmentalize, and this is what we're trying to accomplish in this game, this is what we're trying to accomplish within our pillars, it will help handle some of the pressure that's going to start and is upcoming.
Any questions?
Yeah, correct. I guess I'd ask you if this kind of follows along with the points you've already made, but if you could go back to the first game of the season and know that on the last day, you would be in this place, not only the standings, but this place that you described. Is there anything more that you could have hoped for or anything left unfinished?
Sat in Atlanta, and we're finishing in Atlanta, but sat in Atlanta that first game with tremendous nerves, with a lot of uncertainty, with a lot of optimism, a lot of belief and excitement to have JJ back. But what was the Connecticut Sun going to look like without AT? It's remarkable how it's just all gone really well for us. We did not have our group in training camp in totality together one day. We had, some of those veterans miss all of training camp or very little of it. So when we sat there on game one in Atlanta, there was optimism, but there was so much uncertainty, and we didn't know if our identity was going to work. We had an idea of what we wanted to do, we had an identity of what our strengths were, but until it really, started to take shape, we didn't know. So as any season, there's ebbs and flows, but a remarkable year with, surrounded by remarkable players.
Alexa?
Kind of going off this discussion, what do you think is the biggest area of growth that you've seen from the team from that first game in Atlanta to now the last one of the regular season?
Yeah, I think through our success, Alexa, our confidence has only grown. We had veteran leadership, we had, a really great locker room, but there's a swagger, there's the shoulders back high, there's a pride, a belief in how we play. And then there's just constant chatter amongst our players, and we're not led by one person. There's a lot of voices. There's a lot of discussion. It's not necessarily a coach-led team. This is a group effort. There's a lot of peer communication. There's a lot of peer accountability in that group. And there's a lot of peer enthusiasm and peer, if I'm the bad cop, the players are uplifting each other. If I'm trying to play the good cop, you can see sometimes the players are holding each other accountable. So it is truly a group effort. This is not a one leader, one coach, one person effort. But the confidence is the biggest thing, Alexa, that I've really seen grow throughout the year. And we do have an identity, we believe in it, and we're gonna hang our hat on it.
Any other questions? Okay, we're all set. Kurt, if you